All right, here we're moving right along to our 10th MMA fight of the night. This one comes down to the 135-pound weight class. From Hyaston MMA in Matthews, North Carolina, please welcome Nyzaiah King.
I'm sure Nyzaiah is going to be looking to turn his record around here.
Yeah, Nyzaiah King is from Hyaston, one of the best teams that you can be a part of in Charlotte. And it sounds like he brought a lot of supporters here tonight. I did see a lot of Hyaston shirts, a lot of Hyaston hoodies in the crowd. So not a surprise that he's getting this kind of fanfare as he makes his walk for his 4th amateur bout. And don't let this guy's record fool you, 1-3, but all 3 of those losses were against absolute gamers. Addison Hendry, my student, gave him his first loss up in Virginia. He's lost a fight here, and then I believe he lost one more, but he won. His one win does come by way of finish by strikes.
Yeah, and like you said, you can never tell sometimes with the records. Sometimes things just happen. That's why the fight game is so amazing.
With how good it is here on the amateur level, yeah, hard to say.
And once you turn pro, these amateur records don't count anyway. Basically a clean slate after that.
His opponent fighting at the blue corner, fighting out of Harrisburg, North Carolina. Please welcome Sebastian Quevedo.
Like Dylan said, Sebastian basically has had his whole career at Fight For It. Now Fight For It 17.
Went from a boy to a man before our very eyes.
Oh, no, again, Dylan is like intent on making me feel old this whole night. I need to get my old ass husband to come by so I can feel young again.
He's at home with the dog. He was like, you know what? It's a little too loud in here for me.
Get off my lawn.
I might need to retire for the evening.
Walking out to Evanescence.
Also popular with the kids. Evanescence.
I'm going to punch Dylan in the face before the end of the night. Because I remember listening to this in like 7th grade.
And feeling so badass.
Yeah. I burned this CD.
If you wanted to listen to this song at that age before the internet came along, you had to be listening to Rozak on 106.5 The End, because that was the only station that would play Evanescence.
Or getting a million viruses from LimeWire.
R.I.P. to LimeWire. My grandfather never emotionally recovered from them shutting that down.
Better than Napster, though.
I taught him how to pirate on LimeWire, and then when it closed down, he got so sad.
Poor Gramps.
All right, Nyzaiah King. Fight number 4 for him. Fight number 3 for Sebastian.
But as you said,
Quevedo.
many youth matches. And he hopped right into the big boy MMA world. Oh, both gentlemen throwing a lot of kicks straight off the gate.
Nice sprawl by Nyzaiah.
Quevedo shot from a little too far back there.
Sebastian's last win in MMA was so cool. He got the armbar with 1 second left in the fight.
I remember that. I think I was on my feet clapping for that one. Good low kicks by Sebastian there.
He's in better shape for this one than I've ever seen him too. He's physically looking jacked. But Nyzaiah has super long limbs, and if you get into a prolonged kicking battle with him, those can give you a little trouble.
Right, especially if they fade away at all, you hit your foot on like an elbow or a knee. You don't have shin pads on in these matches. The adrenaline will help, but you will feel that Superman punch from Sebastian there.
He had a nice Superman punch in his last fight too. It might be a go-to move for him, yeah.
So definitely something he's been practicing.
I think that's a move that you kind of get made fun of for throwing, but it is a super effective move if you're good at it.
Quevedo really nailing these low kicks, now throwing heavy hands, trying to lock up a takedown here against the cage. He's really got King in a bad spot here, just tight around the waist.
This is where Nyzaiah has struggled a bit in the past.
he almost got the leg out there, but King was able to kind of recover.
Now you see him using the shin whizzer.
Yep. And then there he goes looking for the Ochigari off the cage.
Put your hand in the right place. Put your hand in the right place.
King's trying to dig that underhook back to hopefully spin himself off of the cage here. And yes, he does it.
Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, that's why it's so important to get your knee in the middle. So important to win the inside positional battle there along the fence.
And there he goes, switches from those underhooks to getting a high crotch.
Quevedo is dragging him too. Like, you see a lot of effort in the movement of Quevedo compared to King. Like, King's kind of going with the flow.
Which is good. Quevedo's, you know, definitely winning this round, but this is exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
You know, there's a good chance, like, fighting those takedowns, this is going to be harder to, well, he's young, so that was a low blow.
Larry thought a knee was low.
I thought it was too, but again, you know, I'm a woman, so maybe I'm a little bit off on this.
It's interesting they didn't reset the position, but I guess because it was low, they didn't give Nyzaiah his position back.
Quevedo hitting them low kicks again.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
beautiful combo.
Beautiful combo. Looking
Dylan
like
clapped on that one.
looking like GSP.
you know a move's
If
good
you
when we're
are
commentating
recording
and we start
or taking
clapping.
pictures, make
Yeah.
sure your
I always
flasher's
golf
off,
clap
please.
too because I don't want my
Make
claps
sure
to
your
come
light
on the
is
mic.
off.
So
Definitely think Sebastian got the edge in that round, but King towards the end of that round started to look like a little bit more vivacious.
pretty close round too. Pretty close round, frankly.
Yeah, well, King has quite a lot of experience. Oh, this is where I miss like the mic'd up corners in the UFC. I love to hear what the coaches are telling their fighters. I can't read lips at all, apparently.
I always watch the body because coaches love to like
The animated.
an uppercut. You know?
Look for the animation. There you go, good feint.
Nice side kick from Quevedo. Really stopped him in his tracks.
Quevedo finding some success with the teeps.
That was not low.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion about what's happening. What's happening?
I mean,
Crowd is booing.
I think they're. And yet, you made it just in the nick of time.
Yeah, literally,
Your
literally as it
arrival,
was starting.
your arrival couldn't have been timed more appropriately, frankly.
You get used to showing up with seconds to spare when you're married to John Schell, and I hope he listens to this stream later so he can yell at me, because I can't tell you how many times we have caught a flight as they're
All
closing
right,
the
the
cabin
call
doors.
is in. False alarm. Here we go.
No fires, except for the one inside the cage.
Getting all that smoke.
Going to be interesting to see how those two fighters deal with this, because I do feel like the momentum of that fight was starting to develop one way or the other.
Yep, and again, they started with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. Quevedo trying for those kicks again, but nothing's landed super clean so far. Oh, looking for the takedown, and gets reversed. Nope.
Nice.
Can't believe he stayed on his feet. Very impressive.
But look at it, he snuck to the back off that somehow.
Wow, and he's basically taking the back standing, blocks up a body triangle.
Isaiah Monroe special here.
Yeah, King, I don't know how King could keep standing much longer with this.
He bails on it. That's wise. He didn't want to end up on bottom.
Which it looks like it was going to go that way too. Throwing some low knees there, and King answering with some knees of his own. Yeah, you can definitely tell that that delay that happened, it kind of slowed down both
It's
fighters.
basically a new fight, right? Like they're doing the feel out process again. Nyzaiah King on the break lands a couple.
I love when a fighter knows how to throw off of a break.
I mean, that's one of the most crucial aspects of MMA, right? Because there's no resets.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know,
like you've got to know how to throw off the break.
Hannah Cyphers was very good at that and definitely rocks my block a few times doing that.
Oh yeah, the only person who's ever knocked me out in MMA or sparring is Hannah.
Yeah, she hits like a Mack truck. Hits harder than most guys. Oh, very nice.
He did
spin
that
through.
same spin through in his last fight.
I've done that many times in training, but I've never pulled that off in a fight.
Yeah, that
Good job
requires
there.
that requires just a little slickness.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Single there. Drop down. Again. High crotch.
Ooh.
Oh, looking for the high crotch there, Sebastian.
Yeah,
And
Snake's calling for it.
Short time.
I love a good high crotch takedown. I've hit many right into submissions. Ooh, good teep right before the bell, and it looks like we are going to see a round 3. This fight might be the one that goes the distance, which I think it might have anyway, but I think especially now.
It was playing.
I wonder how they're feeling right now. Low kicks straight out the gate from King. Sebastian with good feints
They're
before he throws the leg kicks.
trading big kicks now. And this is the most success Nyzaiah's had in either of his Fight For It appearances.
Agreed.
I mean, he's just been able to put the range on him more, using that range.
I think this delay actually helped out King a lot more than it did for Quevedo.
Yeah.
Oh, just misses there. And that was a great kick by Sebastian. Really kind of buckled the leg of King there.
Yeah, the only thing Sebastian was guilty of there is admiring his own work. He was trying to get past the range of Nyzaiah, but then when he actually leg kicked him and backed him up, he just stood there.
Oh, good shot right under the right hand of King. Able to come in on that leg. King scrambles back up to his feet, back against the cage. Quevedo looking for a high crotch, locking up behind the leg here.
Yeah,
he's got to get a shoulder deeper.
He was not able to finish that last round. Looks like he won't be able to finish it again here.
Oh, a good push off there from King.
Nice break for Nyzaiah, and they're calling him forward in the highest on corner. Oh, big shot.
That one hurt him. That one hurt him. Quevedo has to shoot in for a desperation single to double leg there. This does buy him time to recover, but he really needs to get a takedown. You know, this is the third round, and that shot definitely hurt him. Sebastian just unable to secure these takedowns on King, which I know must be super tired.
Ooh.
King able to reverse it using the whizzer. This is a great round for King.
Yeah, definitely a really, really good round for him. Sebastian's calling him into the guard with 30 seconds left.
Which to me just shows that you're a little tired.
That you've kind of conceded a little bit too, right?
Yeah, and you never want to accept positions. Like you didn't put yourself on the ground, you got taken to the ground. You need to do something to show. Oh, wow.
You gotta stand in base.
Yeah, I was waiting for Dylan to say it. I knew it was coming.
You gotta stand in base, baby.
Right, and you gotta kick the leg out as you do it, or you're gonna see that happen just there where King's able to land these heavy shots. Definitely a dominant round for Nyzaiah King.
Nyzaiah King.
And you know, with the long delay, that could really impact what the judges were thinking.
I agree 100%.
Because I was thinking heavily for Sebastian earlier on in this fight, and ever since that alarm went off, I think it totally turned the tide.
Yeah, Sebastian didn't quite look the same after the reset.
Our first judge's decision of the night for MMA, and it is a split decision. As your winner goes to the blue corner, Team Rock, Sebastian Quevedo.
Very surprising. I like both guys a lot. I don't want you guys to think that I am being over the top when I say this. I really do think that fire alarm changed this whole dynamic of this fight. It changed it for both athletes, and it definitely had some kind of effect.
Found the phone in a girl's bathroom. Taylor and Nyzaiah found his phone in a girl's bathroom.
I will say the second round was close, and Sebastian pressed the action with the grappling. Nyzaiah jawing at Snake a little bit. That's not really the guy you want to jump to. I do agree that the fight was closer than that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that it was a split decision.
I was saying to the viewers, I think that the fire alarm affected the athletes.
All right.
It also affected the judging.
The only thing left to do at Great Coal Center is to set the sprinklers off. Because we've already gone through the fire alarms, the power outage, and it's so hot in here, we need to cool this place down.